Hello everyone, this is CGTN reporting live at the 4th China International Import Expo, or CIIE, held in Shanghai. I'm Mei Ping.
This is Jessica.
And today is the last day of the expo, and I'm sure every participant here have received some good memories and valuable experience at this huge expo.
Exactly, how time flies.
Exactly.
Well, it comes to the last day.
It's already a week.
Exactly, it comes to the last day. Okay, so where are we right now? We are now at the media center. Okay,
we have been working here.
Exactly.
From morning to the evening.
For the last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, last week. So what these live streams about is that me and Mei Ping are here right at the media center. We would like to present you more stories of behind the scenes unsung heroes, because we know that over the past 1 week we'll be broadcasting for you guys of the International Import Expo, especially focused on the products, the latest technologies. But this time we would like to present you more stories of the unsung heroes, like our volunteers and like the exhibitors and like the working staffs that help us to better this media center broadcasting. So, and also besides us reporting here from the media center, we have
some
two
colleagues, right?
Exactly, we are a team, right? We have our team members. One is at actually is in Shanghai City, located in Chongming District,
Right.
and she's now at electronic power station.
Right.
So there will be more stories from
companies.
Yes,
actually.
from company. And the other one is actually at the 8th Pavilion, the Trade and Services. So there will be more stories and related to
the
the
venue,
latest
to the exhibitors.
exactly latest technologies. So let's get a tour around the media center first.
So actually they have a lot of really good stuff like services or demonstration at the media center. It's very fun for us to explore. For
Exactly.
example, this area is actually a demonstration of all the of some of the intangible cultural heritage of Shanghai. Well, let's just go check some of them. Here we have some eggs on the table. 您好，老师。
你好，
哎，请您帮我们先自我介绍一下，然后您是在做什么？
我是在做这个蛋雕，
您的姓名还有
我叫李亚飞，是那个长宁区的蛋雕非物质文化遗产的代表性传承人。
So this is Mr. Li Yafei, and he is a inheritor of egg carving. 您可以帮我们介绍一下这个是怎么雕刻的吗？How do you do the egg carving?
这个是鸡蛋，所有的蛋都能雕，大到鸵鸟蛋，小到鹌鹑蛋，菜场里有的肯定能雕，菜场里没有的还有很多其他的那些蛋也可以雕。
So all kinds of eggs actually can be used for egg carving, from the small size one or the big ones.
那么我们现在雕的这个是鸡蛋，这个鸡蛋就是洋鸡蛋，非常普通的一种蛋，因为它的色面比较颜色比较深。那么就是说，我们现在就是说快速的雕法就在上面，就是那个阴雕，就是最快的速度嘛，差不多就是3-5分钟可以雕一个饭。
Okay, so this is the regular eggs we eat every day because
Yeah.
it has darker, skin.
Can't believe that these are real eggs.
These are like
Yeah,
can I
from a
touch it? 我可以-
supermarket.
老师，我可以摸一下吗？
可以。
Oh, right. So this
How does it feel?
feels like normal egg.
Okay,
We can see the
that makes
inside.
sense.
Inside is empty already. It's only the really thin egg. So if you touch it, it feels like it is a carving, it's not painting.
Ooh.
老师，您可以帮我们雕一个 CGTN 吗？
行。
给我们展示一下。
行，可以。现在我们从头差不多时间也不会很长啊。我们雕一个竹子，然后雕一个雕一个字母。
OK.
那个有2种方法，雕有2种方法，一种就用这种刀，就手工的雕。那么这样呢，稍微时间比较长一点，因为我们来的要快一点，时间比较短一点，我就用这种电动的笔来雕。
那麻烦您帮我们雕一
好
下。Okay, so Mr. Lee will just carve for us right now a picture of bamboo, and also we want him to add our CGTN logo on it. So he said there are 2 ways of egg carving. He's now using the electronic pen to do the carving because it's faster, and also sometimes they use the knife on the table, the knife, to do the egg carving. Oh, it's faster than I thought.
Exactly. I can't imagine that this is carving on a real eggshell, right?
If it's like for us to imagine, it's like the eggshell is actually really thin.
Exactly.
One touch can break it. But they are using this really hard, this firm,
Electronic
like
pens.
Right. So it requires some techniques actually. That's why it's a kind of intangible cultural heritage.
Exactly.
And this area is for the Shanghai city level demonstration. So egg carving is actually one of Shanghai's, at the city level, one of the intangible cultural heritage.
So this like media center is not just a center for the journalists, for the media reporters, but also we can have an access to more intangible cultural heritage,
Right.
especially from like local culture, local
Right, from
experiments.
Shanghai city. So it's actually a demonstration of the Shanghai culture. We can also see some of the the paintings, the arts here at this area.
This is like more like a small exhibition halls of Shanghainese style.
Right. So as we're talking, we can see the bamboo part is almost done. Now he is carving the bamboo leaf. And here at the side, we can see they have some other demonstration of those eggs that's already been carved, used for exhibition.
I think the magic of the intangible cultural heritage is that people need to like be really patient.
Right.
You need to be really patient and focus and concentrate on the art itself.
Requires years of training.
Exactly. So I've noticed that actually Mr. Li told us before that he has been participating in this kind of art for almost decades.
Right. And in this fast-paced society, sometimes it's hard for people to be patient to learn this kind of art craft.
Okay, so Mr.
Now
Li
it's
is now,
CGTN
yeah,
part.
it's CGTN.
哇
Ooh.
谢谢。
好了是吗？
哦，
哦，很棒很棒。来
非，常非常
我们
非常
来给
非常漂亮
摄像机。
哎，然后我给你们那个装订起来。
哦，好的好的。Sitting the egg. So it's a piece of art.
Yes. It's so unique and special.
哇，
哦
谢谢您，
谢谢
蛋雕呢，因为它其中很多像这一种，就是说像这一种蛋雕的话，就难度比较高了。
哦，为什么呢？
它因为是鹅蛋，它是全部镂空的。然后这个蛋雕就是我们那个五角场的那个，就是说彩蛋的那个建筑模型。
哦，上海的。
上海的那个五角场，它是第一个比较有现代感。它实际上设计的时候就是按照那个就是说那个蛋的形状来设计的。一共这一个蛋上面960个小方孔，960个小方孔，12000多个小孔。那么在这个每个小孔雕那个小孔的时候，这个蛋的那个厚度啊，只有就是说0.2毫米都不到。我们整个蛋壳是0.4毫米，它这个当中一段就是说最薄的就是0.2毫米左右。
So here there is another exhibition of egg carving. It's actually more difficult than the regular egg because it's using the goose egg.
Yeah.
And so this model is actually of a really famous building in Shanghai.
Shanghai, yeah.
And the building was actually designed based on the shape of egg, as Mr. Li told us. And also, it's really hard because there are more than 960 square on the surface of the egg, and they have more than
skills.
Exactly, and they have like more than 12,000 of small holes. If we put the camera closer, we can see the small holes. on the surface of the egg. So it takes a lot of skills and time to do this.
所以我想问，我们的这一个展品大概用了多长时间？So
从
how
头到
long does
尾
it take
差不
to finish
多
this one?
用了1个半月时间。
Okay,
1个半月
so
时间。
1.5 months
然后
to
难
finish
度
this
最高
one.
的，实际上雕这个蛋难度最高的，大家都认为是个那个右手，实际上不是右手，难度最高的是个左手。因为我要雕的时候，这个左手要拿住这个蛋，又不能让它破，外加还要稳，你又不能太紧，又不能太松。因为你要长时间的要拿着这个不能动的，那么你在雕的时候，在那个运刀的那个手啊，你才就是说有一定的深度，你知道自己的力。这个手如果说一抖，全部碎掉。
So it's the hard part.
Really needs patience
Right.
because there's a coordination between your right hand as the main carving hand, and then the left hand as you need to hold the egg, the shell really,
Without breaking it.
yes, carefully, so that this is a masterpiece of the great combination and also patience of our inheritor.
好的，好的，谢谢您，吴老师，谢谢您还帮我们展
谢谢
示。我们一会儿回来，我们
这个我们回来再拿。
我们回来取一下。好，谢谢吴老师
Okay,
Thank
thank
you，
you
谢
so
谢李老师
much.
Thank you so much.
谢谢
And we will pick up our CGTN egg after the live stream.
Okay. So
What's our next stop?
in
What do we
this-
have here?
I think have you ever smelled a really unique smell in this area?
Actually, sometimes when I pass by, I have.
Okay,
but
that
I
is-
didn't really pay attention to it.
That is the
What is this?
local Shanghai incense. Yeah. 所以吴老师您好。This is our inheritor, Mr. Wu Qing from the local incense making. OK， 所以吴老师，您可不可以简单的为我们介绍一下您的这个整套的这个内容是什么？
这个是中国传统的这个用香的一种方法，用香方式。那么中国人呢，在生活中呢，就是说，也是他们的一种生活的乐趣。同时呢，对于那个身心啊，这个健康方面，有很多的这个好益处。
Okay,
有很
so
多的益处。
Okay, so this is, as you can see, that these are the local Shanghai-style incense making. And actually, for Chinese people, we really enjoy
Right.
the incense making and the smell of the incense. And it also has different functions for your health, for your body. 好，那老师可以简单的为我们展示一下我们这种香是怎么样子操作和使用的。
好的。它这个呢
Okay.
是我们在这个香灰，这是灰，灰里面呢我们说会开一个洞，
Okay, so Mr. Wu will present us how to use the incense, the Shanghai-style incense. So basically, we have a hole during the incense dust, yeah, the powder.
会烧一块小炭。
A little hole here for heating. 这个
Yeah.
是为了加热。
对，这个炭呢是特制的，它没有味道的。
So it's special coal without any scent because we don't want it to disrupt the scent of the.
这种的用香方式呢，中国已经有1000多年历史了。
Okay, with a history of over 1,000 years.
因为在这个唐代时期是已经非常流行了，非常流行。
So starting actually from like Tang Dynasty, we have the history of this kind of
像
incense
我这些
making.
工具啊，这些炉子，在唐代的这个法门寺地宫就出土过一模一样的，就是历史是非常悠久，有1000多年。那么我们现在把这个炭呢烧红了以后，它烧起来以后，我们放到这个灰里面，再把它盖起来以后，会放一张银叶，这是那个用银子做的，做成一个秋天的那个，对，这个银杏树的叶子，
银杏叶。
放在上面。
好。
放上面以后呢，我们会放一块那个小小的香饼。
好的。
这样的话，香气就会出来。
Okay, so we put the burning cow inside the, I should say, that's the dust, and then we will put a silver leaf on the top of it, and then we will put our incense plant onto that. I can already smell the
we can.
the scent. Yeah.
It requires some process of.
Exactly. Okay, so we're now putting the cow into the dust. This is more like art.
Yeah.
right?
It's not something like you just light it up.
Yeah,
and the smell
exactly.
comes out. It's actually
And
needs
put
a
it
period of time.
into the dust, the incense dust.
This is the beauty of this kind of heritage.
再
Exactly.
用这个香匙，我们把它再把它压得紧一点。
Okay.
Denser.
This is 这也是银质的吗？
银质的。
Okay, the silver incense spoon to make the dust intense. Oh.
压出一个花，那么在这个做的过程呢，使人的这个心情呢更加的这个平稳、
平静
安静。
没错。
所以它会使人的这个心情不会那么烦躁。那么这些香品它本身也有这样的作用，它都是中国本草的纯天然的一些植物来制作的。
没错。好 so it's more like this incense making and incense heating is really need patient, right? You
Process
really,
actually calms you down.
exactly. It's more like a show, and I could sit here watching this for a whole day.
还有一个
Yeah.
有一个洞呢，它是让这个这个热气可以先上来。那么我们现在就把这个银叶给放上去。
Okay, we'll put the silver leaves on the top of the dust. I think the magic thing of this kind of intangible cultural heritage, like the Chinese, traditional Chinese culture, is that whether Chinese painting, whether the calligraphy, is that we focus on one thing and we sit here and to try to pay great attention, right?
Mm-hmm.
好，我们这样就
现在就是完成了。那么这个香饼呢，是有大概10几味的中国本草的这个天然的这个草药来进行这个调和的。里面呢是有一些就是非常著名的香料，比如说像沉香，有这个檀香，有龙脑、龙涎，那么还有像藏红花呀，还有像玫瑰，像这个一些花，桂花，都会在这个里面。
那它会有什么好处呢？ What are the benefits of this
它
music?
主要的一个功能呢，就是能够舒缓我们紧张的这种情绪。对对对，这是一个中国传统的中医的说法呢，就是开窍理气。但是我觉得这可能国外的朋友可能理解的话，有点困难哈。我觉得是，它就是让心情和情志更加放松，舒缓。对对对，就这样的话，就是对于身心的健康有很大的好处。中国人在1、2千年前就认识到这一点了。
没错，
这是我们生活的一部分。
好的 So to make this Shanghai style instance, there will be almost 100 styles, 100 kinds of traditional Chinese medicines
But
and
in this one, it's
herbs.
like more than 10 in this one.
More, yeah, in this one it's more than 10, and it helps people to feel calm down and ease our really quick passion of life.
Exactly as I mentioned in this fast-paced society.
Yeah, exactly.
这是涂香，这是按宋代的1000年前的一个香方我们来制作的。就是放一点点就够了，你手背跟手背涂一下，就是搓一下。
Okay.
This is something you can put on your skin. It's like perfume, right? 就像香水一样。
对对对对对，但是它跟香水，对对对又不太一样，因为它都是用天然的香料，经过一定的泡制以后，把它研磨成粉末，很细的粉末。
I can already smell
对
it.
于那个就是失眠状态的那个帮助非常好。就是它很容易让人入睡。
Okay.
So this one is actually like a traditional kind
Yeah.
of perfume and helps you with insomnia.
Sound sleep.
Right.
Okay.
非常感谢，
好的
非常感谢您，
谢谢您，吴老师。
谢谢吴老师。Thank you.
Thank you so much for Mr. Wu and also Mr. Li to present us this kind of small exhibition of traditional Shanghai style intangible cultural heritage.
Right.
Okay, let's move on.
Actually, as we were saying that this session is about the wrap up. Oh, it's actually good.
Yes,
I want to
smells
get
so
some.
good.
I want to get some of those. And actually, we this is wrap up session, and they are actually also the backstage heroes, as you said before, because they're trying to convey the Chinese culture or the culture in Shanghai to all the journalists from China. And
Exactly.
Also, we also have some foreign journalists here, right? So
Yes.
it's actually going out of China.
Yes. So I think like the CIIE exhibition itself, the media center is also a large gathering, right? For our journalists, for the media staffs coming, to communicate, to exchange ideas, and from across China and even from across the world.
Right.
And one thing that is really important for any journalist, any reporters, is food and beverage.
You can see here at the back, we have snacks.
Yeah.
We have all kinds of local snacks from Shanghai.
And the fruits.
Right. It's just pick one. You pick one and live. And if you finish, and pick another one.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe one thing, the most important thing for you to start your day is
It's coffee.
Exactly.
The first thing we came here every day during the last couple of days is go to the coffee stop and ask for a latte or Americano.
exactly to start our day with a fresh or even 2 cups of coffee.
Double shot coffee.
Yeah, double shot. Okay, so this is
So here
our
you can
cafe
see
shop.
We have the cafe shop, and they also have some special cup. Drawing here.
Painted
for
by our
for
staffs.
CIIE.
Okay.
And here we can see we can also get tea here as well.
Yeah.
So
And also today we have a special guest, and I have known them for quite a long
because we
time.
actually besides getting coffee, we also ask them for special pins.
Exactly. Okay, we have our special guest together with us, Mr. Zhu. 您可以首先自我介绍一下。
好的，你好，我是星巴克的区域级咖啡大师朱慧玲。
Okay, this is the
OK，
chef cafe maker from Starbucks Shanghai. 您可以简单的为我们介绍一下我们整个的这个团队大概是什么样的一个构成吗？
好，可以的。那么此次星巴克是第4次支持那个进博会的服务了。那么我们将有180多位的伙伴，来将近为40多万的那些顾客和媒体记者朋友们来提供茶歇和咖啡的服务。
明白。好 So there will be over 180 stops from Starbucks to present the service for food, snacks, and coffees for our not just from media center but along the National Exhibition and Convention Center.
And this is the 4th year for them to participate in CIIE.
Exactly. OK， 所以那您每一次参加我们进博会的感受，或者您今年的这个感受，我们今天是最后一天是什么样子的？
是的，其实我还是比较自豪和骄傲的。
OK
对，因为我是从第1届进博会就参加到第4届，那么经历了4届进博会，让我感受到了是我们中国的一个进出口的一个贸易，包括我们的一带一路海上丝绸之路是越来越好了，也更多的吸引了一些外资的投商，把我们中国一些更多好的一些文化和一些商品带出去，给全世界的人民所认识。
So he has actually participated in CIIE for the 1st year, right?
Yeah, for the 4th year, and I think not just the brand itself, but how we gather together and how we try to promote the Chinese culture to the outside world, and how we want to import different excellent innovative ideas into China is what this exhibition is about.
And he also said that he has witnesses some of the improvement or development along the
4
belt,
years.
the Belt and Silk Road, the country's exhibitions.
OK， 所以谢谢您对于我们的支持和帮助，然
好的
后我们希望明年再见。Exactly， 所以我们期待明年再见，好不好？
好的，
谢谢，
谢谢你们。
好的，谢
Thank
谢
you so
，Thank you
much
so
for,
much，
for supporting us
Yes.
at this event.
谢谢你们，辛苦了，谢谢。Okay, great thanks to all the unsung heroes that try to fight for the same goal, right?
Right.
To provide all services and to try to make the exhibition, try to make the show work.
There's
Okay.
no, like all of us actually make CIIE happen. Right?
Exactly. Okay, besides the stop booths, we have also one important role is that our volunteers.
Volunteers.
Right.
And we're having Miss
Pan Yiqing.
She's a volunteer at CIIE.
Okay, and please introduce yourself first to our audience.
Hi dear, my name is Shirley Pan Qing. I'm from CIIE, that is Shanghai International Studies University, a prestigious university in Shanghai. And I am a third-year student. My major is Spanish.
Okay, great. So let's go along, continue our tour while talking with Pan Pan. Okay, so is this your first time or second time participating in CIIE?
It's my first time to participate in CIIE.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so
What is your major role in this media center?
I work at the media center. My role is to, introduce different rules, our activities to reporters from different countries. Well, my work is to,
we can quicken our pace because the BGM is a little bit
There's a
loud.
show going on there.
Yeah.
Going to be loud.
arrange their schedules, and I take charge of the off-site interview activities. That is to take the reporters from different countries, different provinces to Shanghai, different sites in Shanghai. And the attractive part is that this year we covered the 5 new areas in Shanghai. That is 5 new suburb areas like Nanhui, Xinchen, or Songjiang, Xinchen. And my university is located in Songjiang, so we can say that Songjiang is really a convenient place to live in.
Okay, so I should say that you are more like a tour guide for the reporters. You will present us with more stories inside the city, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
We're now going to take the stair to go to the first floor because there are also something we want to show you guys at the media center at the first floor.
yeah, so we are now on the second floor and we are heading to the first floor to show a more overall view of the center. 好的。
Let's go to the stair.
So far, this is your last day, right? For most of our team members, this is our last day. So what's your feeling right now?
I feel very excited and very proud that our exhibition is that well arranged. And I'm also very proud of the development of Shanghai. And we can see from the exhibition that Shanghai achieved very well development in those years.
And have you got a chance to actually go to the venue? Because we know you basically work here, right?
Yeah. I have a packed schedule, but yesterday I have some free time to go to the exhibition hall. And what attracted me most is the third exhibition hall, that is to show the state-of-the-art technology, the latest information and technology here. And there is a recycling system in the third exhibition hall. Well, there gathered a lot of people to see how the system works. Yeah. And it is actually a movement to protect the environment. Well, it's to promote the environmental protection. And I'm very excited to see that there are actually lots of people interested in this theme.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yes. So are there like any stories or impressive moments during this last 1 week, past few days?
Want to share with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's about my partners. Well, I work with different volunteers in the media center, and you can see that those paints.
Yes, the paints. They are so important.
I wanted to mention that.
Okay. Are there any which story you would like to share with us?
Yeah, for example, this paint is from a different university, and it is from my partner. So, well, after the volunteering work, we cultivate a friendship between us, and I gave her my paint of my university, and she gave me hers. Yeah.
Is there any some other stories? For example, have you exchanged the pins with maybe the exhibitors at venue or any journalists?
Yeah. Yesterday I went to the second exhibition hall, and there is an exhibitor from Spain, and she is very interested in our culture, especially to, promote the Spanish culture in our country and then to assimilate us. And well, I gave her this paint.
One of these, right?
Yeah, this paint.
The golden paint.
Yeah.
I got one of these.
I have a red one. This is the red one.
So how
right?
does she like it?
Yeah, she felt very happy to receive the pen as a gift, and I told her that Shanghai is a very good city, a metropolis, a very inclusive environment to, well, present to different people. And I think it is also the message that we want to, convey to other countries, that we welcome to all countries to import their products.
Exactly. I think the key of any presentations is that we talk with the locals. We experience. If you like the place, go and visit by yourself and experience and talk with the locals. That is the magic of any communications and exchanges. Okay, so here right together with us, this is the media center booth. Right? Information counter, which provides the media staffs, the reporters, the journalists with more information, whether you would like to reserve any interviews offline or online. Right. Okay, so last question for Pan Pan is that would you like to attend next year's CIIE?
Yeah, I would like to, because, well, next year will be my last year in the university. And is it true that our schedule is very packed, but I can see that many of my partners are from their last year of university life, and they can still, well, balance very well the time and energy of work and study. And I think I learned a lot from them. And as a Shanghai citizen, I'm very proud to promote our culture to different countries, to different people.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for helping us, and thank you so much for your hard work, and hope to see you next year. Okay,
so thank you so much.
See you. Okay, there's another spot.
The last thing here, we're at the media center, we want to show you is actually this photo stop. It's actually a AR photo stop, and you can take a picture with the CIIE mascot Jinbao.
I remember you have taken one, right?
I actually took the photo the other day. This is my photo. So you have some Shanghai element at the background. This is actually one of the most popular dance drama of Shanghai. This is me with Jinbao. So Jessica is now taking the picture.
Yeah.
You want to? So the panda is waving at you. You can just wave back.
Okay. How about this one?
Yeah, this pose is good. Okay, so the picture is done, and now he's helping printing. It's actually done. It's very, very quick.
Okay, so I can get the picture right here, right now.
Right now, like within a couple of seconds.
Okay, 所以老师可以帮我们打印出来照片。好的。So this place is more like a combination with technology and also how we combine Expo.
Right.
Right.
And actually, during the couple of days at the media center, we receive a lot of warm services. For example, it was like really cold the other day, and they prepared heat pads for us, so we can survive here.
Yeah, the huge drop in temperature these days. Okay,
so it's your picture. I'm going to. Yeah,
and it's super quick.
To end our part, we're going to show the picture together.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is pretty much what we have for you at the media center of this year's CIIE. And next we have.
Okay, next we have, well, to leave some space for each show is that we are now here at the center live streaming for the past, I should say, 20 minutes.
Right.
We are broadcasting from the media center of the unsung heroes of this year's CIIE. And next, one of our colleagues will present you more stories of her perspective of a company, basically Huaneng Electronic Power Station. So it's time for you, Yiqiu.
Thank you, Jessica, and thank you, Meiping. Hello, this is Rachel from CGTN, and we are broadcasting live from Shanghai. If you ask me what impressed me the most during CIIE, I think are the efforts put together to realize the carbon neutrality by 2060 in China. And as you can see now, we are now at the Huaneng Group, one of China's biggest power generation companies in China. And today we're going to talk more about how to cut the carbon emissions as a factory, as a traditional factory. And now today joined me today by Mr. Yao from the Huaneng Group. And during the live streaming, if you're new here, please do subscribe to our channel and leave your comments if you have any questions. And we are so happy to answer for you during the live streaming. So Mr. Yao, say hi to our audience.
Hello.
Okay, so how long have you been working here in this factory?
I have been working here for 1 year. I started working here last October.
So I think this factory looks a bit different from what I thought because it's so green and so beautiful. So is it a bit different from your previous impression about a general, electricity plant before you came here?
Yeah, of course. I didn't expect that an electricity power plant can be so beautiful and clean. There are so many firsts in this electricity power plant. In this electricity power plant, it has the Chinese first super critical generators. Besides, it has the world first 100,000 tons carbon capture dioxide devices.
Okay, I think now we should put on this safety hat, right?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. And while I'm wearing this hat, please introduce a little bit more because we can see those two gigantic futuristic spheres behind us. I know that these are the devices to capture the carbon dioxide. I mean, wow, how to achieve that? Please introduce us a little bit more about these futuristic spheres behind us.
Yeah, there are mainly three parts of it. The first part is the absorption tower. Yes. The carbon dioxide can change to the rich liquid in this part. The second part is the separators. In this part, the carbon dioxide can be heated and transformed to the lean liquid. Yes. The last part is the cooling and the purified facilities. The carbon dioxide can be transformed to the solid carbon dioxide in this part. By this part, we can get over 99.9% solid carbon dioxide in this ball.
Wow, so impressive. So let's take a deeper look and give me a tour about these very futuristic devices. I know that after capturing the carbon dioxide, we have to utilize it to, make the waste into treasure. So how many methods do we have to utilize this carbon dioxide? Please introduce a little bit more about it.
We can use it in many aspects. The first it is used for carbon dioxide capture method, which is benefit for the climate change. The second one, we can use it in the food industries. Besides, we can use it in the well-beings. As we all know, carbon dioxide is a stable gas, so it can be used in the well-being protections. Also, it is an important raw materials in chemicals, and in the future, it will has more use fields.
Okay. Well, there are so many efforts and so many methods to realize, to capture it, and as well as to utilize the carbon dioxide that we have been captured. And I know that today we're gonna experience to how to harvest the dry ice and from this carbon dioxide. I'm so excited to give it a try, and because as you can see, it's very windy, it's very freezingly cold outside, and now we're gonna experience how to to capture, to harvest the dry ice in this cold weather. So I think it's going to be a very interesting experience, right? Okay, so, join me by your colleague, right? Hello, welcome to our show. I can't wait to harvest the dry ice. So could you please showcase and, to show us how to harvest the dry ice from these tubes?
先看一下，这个就是二氧化碳，可以先看一下，它放出来是这样的一个气体，对，这样一个气体。等会儿，然后我们如果要把它装起来的话，不能直接用杯子，我们先用一个袋子，然后把它罩起来，对，然后再放。放出来以后呢，它这个里面是液体，然后到大气压下面，它直接就升华成为干冰。我们把袋子用它装起来，然后呢，把它放在杯子里面，我们可以仔细的观察一下。
So there's a bottle. We can see that the whole process is very interesting because it can be liquefy the carbon dioxide, and after it's released to the air, it can be
很冰的，很冰。
degrees, very freezingly cold.
零下20度，对。
And we can put the dry ice into this bottle. See? And most importantly, they can sell the dry ice to the food industry. So it's a very good method to make the carbon dioxide useful again, right?
对，
Can I try it? 我可以试试吗？
可以，你可以就是
So we have to wear the gloves
戴上这
for
个手套。
safety concerns because it's so cold.
把它是那个逆时针方向开一下。
Okay, so this is my first time ever to capture and harvest this dry ice from this tube. I mean, wow. Okay, so there is, thank you. There is a bag that I can put it in this specific tube and just circulate this button. Wow. Can you hear that? So firstly, the carbon dioxide are liquefied, and then if they contact with the air, they can be this dry ice cubes. Wow. Now is the harvest time. See that? Give a closer look at it. See that? These are the dry ice. And if you eat the sushimi, you can see this dry ice. Wow, harvest season.
好，可以。
Okay. So we have a full bottle of the dry ice. Thank you. It's been so interesting to experience all of this. Thank you so much. Okay, and we can see that we know that those two devices, they are actually installed here back in 2009, right? But the technology just keeps evolving, and the consumption, the energy consumption to capture the carbon dioxide has been decreased for 20% comparing to the previous version. I mean, it's just keep evolving. And please tell us more about the cutting edge and new technologies, especially developed by your factory. And what are the tech behind it?
Yeah, we use a new method called the phase change method. By this method, we just need to heat a little bit more, a little rich liquid, so we can get the carbon dioxide, solid carbon dioxide.
Yes.
So by this method, we can reduce about 20% energy consumptions, and it will finish in this year.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for today's tour. Thank you, and welcome to our live streaming. So if you're watching the live streaming from CGTN, so please leave your comments if you have any questions, and we are so happy to answer for you during the live streaming. And during this CIIE, I have to admit that there are so many things, so many memorable moments, and those efforts put together to realize the carbon neutrality in China by 2060 impressed me the most. And during, we have an inside joke that what grades are you at CIIE, and the Huaneng Group has been participating in all of the CIIE, so that makes it a grade 4 student. So that is a very interesting fact. And today CIIE, this year, Huaneng has been signed a contract about 18 projects with foreign enterprises, and that's with a very fruitful results. And during the CIIE, I think that combining with the international cooperation and the self-developed research and the technology, now this traditional factory is realizing its goals as one of the key players and the creators to achieve the goal. So during the CIIE, there just one specific example I want to showcase and share with you guys to make a point that China's efforts to realize its goal. And during CIIE, I also talked to a lot of people, including the Italy ambassador to China, and also, to the EV. It's very windy, and it's cold, and I talked to a lot of people there, and including the ambassador, to talk about mutual cooperations about Italy and China, and also the EV industrial chains, including the tires customized for EV, and also the hydrogen batteries that represent the future. So what impressed me the most is that all of the people, they put their efforts together and to make the world a better place and to revolutionize the industry. So thank you so much. Next, I'm going to give my floor to my colleague, Danny, and he will explain a little bit more about his place. So Danny, I'm very interested in your story.
Thanks for my colleague Rachel. As she mentioned, the 4th China International Import Expo started at 4th of November. Well, closed its curtain today. And right now I'm in the Trade and Services Pavilion. And this year with over 3,000 companies and exhibitors from 127 countries and regions have been signed up for CIIE, and they've bringing their newest products and technology to showcase in 6 different pavilions. And right now I'm in the Trade and Services Pavilion. This is my 3rd year actually to cover stories about trade and services. So every year I see logistic companies, consulting companies, banks, and digital marketing companies to bring their newest ideas and solutions to share and exchange with China. And this year, one of the highlights about Trade and Services Pavilion is to better promote culture exchange and to better promote the cultural relics and culture art work trade volume, and they have invited several art companies and different companies to come, so made their first debut at the CIIE. Like this one, we have someone to speak to, and this is their first year to sign up for CIIE. We're going to ask them how do they feel about attending the 4th CIIE. Okay, 您好. Can you please introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah, sure. Hi, my name is Shaw from Salavis.
Okay. So this is the first year that you come to attend CIIE. How do you feel about it?
We are very grateful for the CIIE, to bring us the opportunity and to show, Chinese audience a refined selection of masterworks.
So as we all know that to better promote culture exchange and promote the arts trade volume, like how many projects that you bring this year?
We brought 5 masterworks, by international blue chip artists, including Monet, Chagall, Zhang Daqian, and Jack Maddy, and also, Kusama here.
So is there any deals have been made that if it's possible to?
We've received quite a few good feedbacks and a lot of interest of the different masterworks here. Yeah, quite well.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, another thing to mention about this exhibition hall and the highlight is they invited all of these companies to come, and this year they have the tax exemption policy, which means these companies can bring 5 art projects to come here to attend CIIE, and during this CIIE Expo time, all of these works can be sold with tax-free and free. Speaking about the logistics services and companies, we have another one to speak to, and this is their 4th year to sign up for CIIE. Here we have Lily Ma.
我正好有个访问，那我回头再跟你联系。好，拜拜，谢谢。哎，我能送一个。
So CIIE, like I said, they come and to share ideas and thoughts and solutions, and get inspiration from other people as well. Like I think she is talking to some of the vendors. Hello, Lily Ma.
Hi.
So this is your 4th year to come to attend CIIE. Like, how do you feel about it?
I feel excited, of course. Despite it's an annual event, but we see many old friends, and also we met many new faces, newcomers, new customers. And we all know that we are still living in the ongoing pandemic. It's not easy to host such a big trade fair like this. I feel proud to be part of it, and I feel excited.
So for the past 4 years, have you been witness any of the changes about?
Of course, I see that the way of doing exhibition in China, in particularly at CIIE, is very different compared to other fairs in the West. For example, we don't only have static displays. We see many exhibitors, including ours. We have many multimedia displays, and we do webinars because due to the pandemic, the visitors CIIE may be impacted a little bit, but doesn't affect us to promote our products and promote our service through online channels. So like many other exhibitors here, we do online webinars, broadcasting from here and through social media channels. And also we see many exhibitors are doing live streaming to sell their products and services. It's pretty interesting. Yesterday I was talking to my marketing counterparts overseas, and they were really impressed by how China doing trade fair here. This is a major difference, and it's quite exciting as well.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thanks. So, will you sign up for the next year's CIIE?
Why not?
Okay, thank you very much.
Welcome.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, so today the 4th China International Import Expo will close its curtain, and in a few hours later, the intended deal of this year, the result is going to be released. So stay tuned with CGTN for the result of this year 2021. And no matter what platform you're watching our live, this is CGTN. So if you have any questions about CIIE still, that you can stay tuned with us, and I'll say bye for now.